We've all seen them, the legends. Naruto, One Piece, Attack on Titan. They are incredible, undeniable masterpieces that sit on every fan's shelf. But what if I told you that for every giant that casts a shadow, there are a dozen masterpieces hiding in the dark, just waiting to be discovered? Hey, User Recap here. Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of searching for new manga recommendations only to see the same 5 or 10 titles over and over again? Are you craving a story that will genuinely surprise you? A story that none of your friends have heard of, so you can be the one to recommend it? Well, if that sounds like you, then you have come to the right place. Here's 10 incredible manga or manhwa you've probably never seen. And yeah, here's the first manga.
What if the knights, sworn to protect your life, decided you'd be better off dead? When her castle is besieged by a horde of orcs, the princess's only hope is her loyal order of female knights. But fearing the dishonor of capture more than death, the knight captain makes a chilling choice. To save the princess from being sullied, they must kill her themselves. The princess, wanting to live, makes a run for it, and suddenly her protectors become her hunters. Her entire guard becomes a fanatical death squad, chasing her through the halls with their swords drawn. Her only crime? Daring to want to survive. Cornered and terrified, her desperate escape ends in a brutal, bloody death. But then, she wakes up. A mysterious save crystal has granted her the power to rewind time every time she dies, returning her to the moment before she ran. Now, she has unlimited chances to learn from every fatal mistake and escape her own allies. The manga is called My Princess, You Must Die. You have to read this. Don't forget to subscribe.
The second manga? What if the sweet, cheerful girl you admire at work has a secret identity you'd never expect? Sasaki is a burned-out salaryman whose only joy is visiting the angelic cashier, Yamada-san. He sees her as a perfect ray of sunshine. But one night, after a terrible day, she isn't at her counter, and his small spark of happiness is gone. Defeated, he tries to have a cigarette, only to find the public smoking area has been removed. The world feels completely gray, robbing him of his last remaining comfort. He's overworked, alone, and completely out of hope. Suddenly, a sharp-tongued, punkish girl invites him to a secret smoking spot behind the supermarket. He finds a cynical but oddly comforting new friend in her. What he doesn't realize is that this girl is actually Yamada-san, the very person he idolizes, just without her customer service smile on. The manga is called A Story About Smoking at the Back of the Supermarket. This is so wholesome, you have to read it. The third manga? What if you finally conquered the world, but the hero who came to stop you asked you out? The Demon King is ready for the final glorious battle for the fate of humanity, but when the max-level hero arrives, he ignores the fight entirely and confesses his undying love on the spot. Her epic moment of triumph is completely hijacked. She refuses, so he reveals his power level is 10,000 and gives her an ultimatum. Date me or I'll just beat you now. Her entire plan for world domination is being held hostage by his ridiculous crush. Her dreams of dark glory are shattered by the world's strongest, most lovesick fanboy. Forced to agree, she becomes his girlfriend just to save her throne. Their first date is a terrifying trip to the human world for a new wardrobe. And she quickly learns his one critical weakness isn't a holy sword, but seeing her look cute. The manga is called The Hero and the Demon King's Rom-Com. It's hilarious. You have to read it. The fourth one? What if you and your academic rival were a perfect match, but you both agreed that love is completely illogical? Ushidome and Shirakaba are the top students and class reps, seemingly made for each other. But they publicly declare that romance is a foolish distraction from their studies, crushing everyone's hopes and their own secret feelings. The more they deny their feelings, the more their focus shatters. The unspoken tension between them after school becomes so unbearable that they can't even study anymore. Their own logic is sabotaging the one thing they care about, their grades. Just as she's about to break, Shirakaba finds a loophole. She grabs his hand, explaining that physical contact releases oxytocin, a hormone that logically improves study efficiency. Now, they have the perfect scientific excuse to hold hands and get closer. The manga is called Chie Aru Koibito. This is the smartest dumb romance you'll ever read. The fifth one. What if you finally found the love of your life, only for a black hole to rip you away from your entire world during a perfect date? This guy, Takatsugi, falls hard for Nina, a girl completely obsessed with baseball, and his entire life becomes a wholesome sports romance. They build a perfect life together, going to games and falling deeper in love. But their happiness is shattered when a mysterious portal swallows them whole, teleporting them to another planet. Stranded and alone, they are lost in a bizarre alien wilderness with no way back. They run out of food and water, surrounded by strange creatures with no hope of rescue. Their world is gone. Completely exhausted and starving, they collapse, accepting that they're going to die millions of miles from home. But just as all seems lost, they're rescued by a tribe of peaceful, intelligent insect-like aliens. They are saved, but still hopelessly trapped on a foreign planet. To keep his girlfriend from falling into despair, Takatsugi makes a crazy promise. He will teach their alien saviors how to play baseball. The manga is called Aliens, Baseball, and Civilization. You have to read this. Please, 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 please subscribe. For the 6th manga,
What if you were the most popular girl in school, but the one guy you liked didn't even know you existed? Erika Sakura is the queen of her class, effortlessly charming everyone around her. But her world is turned upside down by Kuzumi-kun, the quiet, air-headed boy in the corner who is so oblivious he doesn't seem to know she's alive. She tries everything to get his attention. A new hairstyle, different perfume, anything to make him look her way. But he's more interested in the birds outside the window, accidentally humiliating her at every turn without even realizing it. But then, one day, he just stares at her. His intense, unblinking gaze pierces right through her, making her heart pound like crazy. Has he finally fallen for her charms, or is this just the start of a whole new kind of misunderstanding? The manga's called Kuzumi-kun. Can't you read the room? It's the cutest thing you'll read all week.
for the 7th manga, what if you and all 3 of your sisters fell in love for the very first time, all at the same time? Meet the Wakaba sisters. From the clumsy university student to the energetic high schooler, the tomboyish middle schooler, and the cool-headed elementary kid. All 4 have found their first crush. A kind senior at work, a quiet boy in the archery club, a badminton rival, and a sweet classmate. Now, their house has become a 24/7 strategy room for love. They overthink every conversation, panic over how to ask for a line contact, and give each other the most hilariously bad advice on how to make a move. They are all completely clueless, awkward, and flustered, convinced they're going to mess everything up. But they never have to face the anxiety of a first crush alone. Their strongest asset is each other. This is the story of 4 sisters supporting one another through the embarrassing, sweet, and chaotic journey of first love. The manga is called Wakaba-san Chi no Oikoi. You have to read this wholesome masterpiece. You can find this manga in my description link. And for the 8th manga. What if you're one of 3 girls desperately in love with the same guy, but none of you have the guts to actually confess? Welcome to the heroine race. The candidates? A perfect idol who's secretly a clumsy mess, an ice-cold ex-fiancé who's secretly a doting housewife, and a fierce tsundere who secretly craves his attention. All 3 are trapped by their own secrets, each playing the long game, believing they have all the time in the world to win his heart. Their complex strategies and years of pining have led to a total stalemate. Pride, fear, and circumstance have paralyzed them. They are 3 perfect examples of the losing heroine archetype, stuck forever in their own loop. But their time just ran out. A new transfer student arrives, walks directly up to him in front of everyone, and says the 3 words they never could: "Please go out with me." Suddenly, the game has changed, and these 3 complicated girls must fight for their lives against the one who isn't afraid to win. The manga is called "The Girl Who Can Properly Say I Love You Is Unstoppable." You have to see this battle begin. Also, for the 9th manga, what if the beautiful, ice-cold princess at your school was secretly your new neighbor, and she was completely broke? Naomi is a normal high schooler living on his own when Yui Villiers, a transfer student rumored to be English nobility, joins his class. She's aloof and unapproachable, rejecting everyone who tries to get close. But Naomi soon discovers her secret. The so-called princess is so poor, she shows up at his part-time job, desperate for work, just to pay for living expenses. He sees the lonely girl behind the cold mask, especially when a simple compliment makes her blush for the first time. He realizes this princess is just a hardworking girl, all alone in a new country. He makes a new resolution. He's gonna spoil the struggling kudere next door and give her a place to belong. The manga is called Tonari no Kuderera o Amayakashitara Uchi no Aikagi o Watasu koto ni natta. You have to read this. And lastly, for the 10th manga. What if your cringiest edgelord accidentally summoned an all-powerful 3,000-year-old evil dragon? A lonely boy is just trying to look cool, doodling a summoning circle in his room, but to his horror, the cringy drawing actually works, and a powerful dragon girl appears before him. But instead of being terrifying, she immediately bursts into tears. When he tries to send her back, she has a complete emotional breakdown, clinging to him and begging not to be sealed away in darkness again. He's just a lonely kid, completely overwhelmed and trapped by a crying, emotionally fragile ancient being in his bedroom. The dragon looks into his soul and sees his deepest secret. He's not an edgelord, he's just incredibly lonely and wants a friend more than anything. Having been alone for 3,000 years herself, she makes a vow to grant his wish by becoming his very first friend. The manga is called An Evil Dragon That Was Sealed Away for 3,000 Years Became My Friend. You have to read this. Here's the 10 manga without blur effect.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You can find these in my description link. Don't forget to subscribe.